Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Begging it.
Bill Gates, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows who Bill Gates is, obviously.
Yeah.
This guy's got money for days.
Yeah.
The guy says when he dies, none of his kids will have his inheritance.
Yeah,
he's going to give it to charity.
They have to work.
They have to work. Do you lot agree with that?
Why I feel money, you know? If
No,
them,
As a parent,
if them did smart though, them start.
There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you
like,
something.
I'm punching up my dad, fam. I'm punching him up, cuz.
Right.
I won't even go to his funeral. I'll piss on his grave. How dare you bring me into this world
But
and
them-
not
no,
give...
listen.
But ain't that what you're living for, though?
Chris,
Your
Chris,
family and your
Chris,
children.
them probably have
And you're going to
money
give that to
anyway.
charity.
You know
They probably
what
have money.
It don't matter, fam.
Brother, the man make millions by the minute, you know. They
I
have money.
understand, but he
Millions
said...
by the minute.
But what it is, Chris ain't got no kids, so you don't understand.
Yeah.
You
I'll
see when I'm
I'll
dead,
punch him up.
my kids ain't getting no. I'm gonna leave my kids. No, when I'm dead, I want to leave my kids something, but that's because of a position that I'm in. I want them to be in a better place.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be good. When he
good
says he's
already.
not leaving them no money, you know, brother. I don't think
Obviously.
he's. Listen, the guy's a multi-billionaire. I don't think he's not gonna leave them with nothing. Like they're not gonna get no money. But he's a philanthropist, isn't it? So for him, it's like, all right, I want to help the rest of the world. This money could do more for greater good.
But them probably are
than-
millionaires themselves anyway.
Yeah, they got
like,
money,
there's
man.
no way your
don't know
father
what
is a
his kids are- You don't
billionaire.
know what his kids are doing. But what happens is...
I'll still punch him
What
up.
I think
You know
is,
why, yeah?
No,
'Cause-
that's it. Hold on. What happens is that the money that you create, the wealth that you get, like you divide it equally whilst you're alive. Do you get what I'm saying? So his children are living
Yeah,
very,
definitely.
very good.
Very
He's
good.
probably set them up with businesses. They probably have their own homes. They probably, I don't know how old they are, but they are probably flourishing.
But they
already.
don't, they have to work.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
All right. You
But
can't
this is the
just
thing
give
about
them everything.
This is the thing about money, you know. What you realize. You see, the more you give someone from when they're young.
Spoiled.
Yeah, and it's the expectation that they deserve everything, and they have this mentality in their head. They can't.
They don't
you can't
value
get rid of that.
money.
They don't value money. There was a documentary that I watched one time where this guy had money from his family. The guy was just a junkie, basically. He's just a junkie because
Just don't value money.
there was no motivation for him. There's no motivation for him to get up and go work and to strive, and he can have anything he wants. He can have anything he wants. It's important to leave something for your kids and for them to
Yeah,
have a
I'm
better
good,
life
man.
than
All
you.
the
But
world.
they're good.
I'm going off
Piss
this.
on his
You're going off
I'm
of
going
you,
on the
'cause-
statement. No, I'm going off
You're
the
going
statement he says.
you put yourself in his children's position.
I'm going on the statement he said. The
No,
statement
what him
was,
probably
I
mean
wouldn't
is
give my
more
kid.
like
What he
hold on,
probably.
hold on.
the big money where him might make the billions. Him not just gonna say, all right, when me dead, me have 600 billion.
See it there.
Everybody get no. It mean like 500 billion probably gone. So,
All right, cool.
And the business
But
still gonna make
all
money.
right. All right, let's change it around a bit
Yeah.
because I'm going off the statement. What he said. He said, "I'm not giving my children anything. It's all going to charity."
Okay.
Now, if you was in this position and your dad said that, yeah,
Punch him in his face.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's
on,
what I'm
hold on.
saying.
That
Where
kidnap him.
is the Microsoft business going? Like, because if I've given you my business as my child and I give my money to charity to help out
Yeah.
people, you've got the business, you make the
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Because I've made all these billions from the business I've just given you. And now you want my money on top of it. I'll punch you in the face. How
Yeah.
about that? Yeah.
No, we're
But
gonna
you
roll.
and me are
you're
gonna do.
Me and you're
ungrateful
gonna roll.
shit.
You know what me are
Me
gonna
and you
do.
gonna
then?
roll.
You know what
Fight your
me are
dad
gonna
like
Me and
do.
you gonna roll.
Yeah,
Me, I
I'll
got
top
kidnap
up my
my
dad
father.
straight.
Yeah.
Me, I'll kidnap
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I'll top up my dad
And I'm
straight.
gonna get a vice changer.
I'll top up my dad straight.
I say, yo,
Alright,
the kids are going
alright,
there.
see.
You see
You know
how your
what it
son,
is? You know
white
what it is?
Yardie, now chop off him
You know what it is,
right
yeah?
now. If you not transfer
You know
1
what it is,
million on
yeah?
your account.
Ceesix, yeah. You're looking at your dad like the dad
No,
today.
no, I'm
you gotta
looking
think
at-
about an actual
what I'm
pussy old
doing
dad
is-
that will do that.
What I'm doing is you're assuming that he's a pussy. You're looking at it like your dad. Yeah, I'm telling you
That's
this.
what it is.
I'm
True,
telling you this.
I'll
If the
punch
man-
him up,
If the man
'cause I
has a
think of my
business
dad.
that has made billions and he gives the business to the children that they can continue to make billions, and then he gives his cash
Yeah, but
to
you
charity,
don't- but we don't
why
know-
would you punch him in the
Yeah,
face?
but we
But
don't
you don't know
whether
how
he's giving
good they
the
are with the
business
business either, though. They might run that to the
Yeah, but
ground, fam.
he's dead, so he can't do nothing about it. He's given it. He might not say you be the CEO, but the business is yours. So all of the profits from the business you get, but my cash I'm gonna give
Man,
to
you
charity.
think them good, yeah,
And you know what
man.
makes
Yeah,
it worse?
they're
You know what
gonna
makes
be
it
good.
worse? This argument's so
Right,
funny.
I'm
going
Google
off
right
the
now.
Hold on,
statement.
you know why this argument's so funny? Because we're the same people in this room that will moan that these men have all the money and there's people that need it, and do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And then
No, I
want
commend
him to
him.
share it
I
when it's
commend
not
him.
our dad,
I've
but now
never-
when it's our dad, we want it for ourselves.
I commend him for what he's doing. If he's gonna leave his kids, obviously the business maybe or whatever, but it's important.
Them good,
But it's important not to give your kids too much. That is important, honestly.
Of course.
I
Because
guarantee for them pocket money and never no small pocket money.
but you
They don't have
imagine
the pocket
imagine
money,
if
they
you
have briefcase money.
grew up with that type of money around you
I know,
and
I'll
you didn't
be-
have to work,
I'll
you'd be
be
a
a
proper arsehole.
proper-
Man.
He's an arsehole now.
I know.
He ain't got no peace.
Imagine what he'd be like with money.
Napoleon.
Yeah, man.
Shot like-
Man try to take over everything.
I'll
You know.
conquer everything. I'll tell everyone to fuck off. But like, do you lot give
He really
to
wants do
charity
that.
anyway?
He said if he was higher, if he was taller, he would tell him what to fuck off.
Yeah.
He said if he had money, tell him what to fuck off.
yeah. I just want to do that. I just want to tell people to fuck off. Do you lot give to charity?
Do you know what happened to me today? And I'm ashamed to say it, you know. So today, I was at the lights, yeah. And a homeless guy had his hand like this. Please. And I was thinking, and I was dead to get the man some money, you know. But I said, I can't make the man hand touch my hand. I can't make his hand. In my head, I said, why you never have a cap or something? I could just put the money in the cap.
Yeah.
Because and it's bad. It's human nature, though.
No.
And there's a woman
You
who's
should have salt made it.
yeah.
You should have gave him a salt made.
I didn't want to look bad if I dashed £2 at him out the window. And the next thing, the black guy dashed money after tramp. Like man.
Yeah,
I felt bad, but
I don't like giving to homeless people.
no, I don't
trust them.
No, I do give to homeless people. Listen, I give to homeless people, but I'll buy them something. So I'll say, what do you want?
Yeah,
You want
that's
some-
different.
Do you want
That's
food?
different. Yeah,
You want something to eat? One time, listen to this now. I did this guy around the area didn't have no shoes on. And to see someone with no shoes in 2019 and it was cold outside, you know,
Sound like
you
someone
got
I know.
a problem, innit? Shut up. so and he wrap up in a quilt. Listen, I felt so sorry for the man. And I walked past him and I said, no, let me go back. So I went back, I said to the man, listen, I said, where's your shoes? He said, not to ask him.
That's so funny.
Not to ask him.
He's thinking about something else.
No, because we can't see kid. I go. Where's the shoes?
Yeah, I said, where's your shoes? man?
Yeah, this is the way man talks.
The man have a quilt around.
Yeah, man, this
It don't make
Where's
no
your
sense.
house?
He had a quilt and you could see, and he stuck his feet out.
No, but he had a quilt wrap around him, but obviously you could see his feet and
Done on purpose.
barefoot, black like tar, brother.
Man said, where's your shoes?
I said, no, I went to go back. I said, brother, where's your shoes?
They're drying.
Yeah. Man said, he ain't got no shoes. I said, what do you mean you ain't got no shoes? I said, what do you mean you ain't got shoes? Listen, I'll take the man to the shop.
He bought him shoes.
I went to the shop. And so the guy standing outside now, and obviously the salespeople in there now, they're thinking. So I had to tell the woman what was going on in it. No, at first I didn't tell her, the saleswoman.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we got a size, I think it was a size 6 in the shoes.
Yeah.
She said she don't have a 6. So I'm thinking, fuck, because they were on sale, innit? I'm not going to buy no trainers that ain't on sale. You ain't going to go and impress nobody. We need this. So now the woman said, she said, oh, but we got it in a 7. So that's when I had to go outside and say to the guy, would you fit a 7? So now she see me talking to him now, so I had to explain to her, listen, this is what's happening. She said, oh, that's such a nice thing. So now, how the man supposed to try on the shoes to see if the shoes fit him? Because I said, listen, I said, just give me the shoes, yeah, sir. Because I said, just give me the shoes. If they don't fit him, I'll buy a couple pair of socks that can just fill out this. So I buy the man the trainers. You sure? You sure? I said, don't worry about it. It's no big thing. The shoes trainers were like £40 odd, £45, whatever. They're on sale. Get the man the trainers. I must have seen him this was about 4 months ago, you know. Brother, I see the man about 3 weeks ago.
No shoes.
Brother, no shoes. Listen.
You been finesse.
Man sold your trainers.
He
He
never
sold
sold
it
them.
for.
He never sold
Man,
them.
refund them.
He never
Man,
done
refund
He
that.
sold it for. He sold
I
it for
thought
crack.
he was going to do
He sold it
that.
for
I
crack.
kept the receipt.
No, don't ever get it twisted.
He sold it
Don't
for
ever
crack.
get it
He
twisted.
gave the trainers for crack.
Chris, don't ever get it twisted. He has them put down in his yard. That's his
In his
hustle.
yard. That's that.
Yeah, man.
Only because you get robbed. You're
No,
still
no,
last-
I'm gonna tell you something. Listen,
you're still last
I
week,
used to
got
work.
robbed.
Listen, I used to work here in I used to work in Vauxhall. Yeah, Anyway, every day I see this young girl sitting outside begging. But yeah, outside
That's
the train station.
different though.
No, listen, bro.
Romanian
Let me
looking.
no, just a white girl. Just
Okay.
a normal white girl. There's outside. She just looked weak, and I used to give her, and then I would be like, "Oh, do you want a sandwich or do you want a cup of tea?" Like, because I was working around there. Anyway, one day I come back late. I'm on the phone because I was just about to go to the tube station, but I'm having a long phone conversation. So I'm standing up outside the tube station for about 20 minutes talking on the phone. Ross Clark X5 pull up. She just jump up, put her quilt, open the boot, put that thing in the back, and then jump in the passenger seat. Gone.
Yeah, but those are the professional beggars. He weren't begging
Bro.
nothing. He never begged me nothing. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about them professional
Yeah.
beggars. They
There's
make like
a documentary on them.
yeah, they make about $200-300
Yeah,
a day.
I saw one.
They
where
make
this-
good money.
Yeah, I saw,
Especially
Those
at
ones make
West
good
End.
money.
Remember how much people go at West End a day?
I
now?
saw one where
You
they
think how
followed
much
this girl
people
to a
give you
yard.
change? Because sometimes you just have
Bro,
a
they
lose.
make
I saw
about
one.
Watch this,
$200
Mr.
I saw
Show
one
you.
on Insta.
Right now, me have what that 7 almost a pound, 95 pence. Imagine me walk past, drop that. 3 more people drop that. 4 more. By the time an hour pass, they make £20. They make more than what normal people are
They
making
make,
a shop.
exactly. And they just
Well,
got to be
20
better.
people,
Okay,
yeah.
so he wasn't begging.
I saw a
No, he
documentary.
weren't begging. He weren't
Okay.
begging. Them people don't
But
understand.
his foot might be fucked. And
No,
you're
let me tell you
buy
what.
some Queen
let
Jump
me-
trainers.
Fuck you, brother. I bought a size 7.
can buy
Man,
you
buy
the
45 now.
Buy some
45.
Buy
Man,
some
even buy a
Yeezy.
£10.
They buy me these idiot trainers for.
Not
And some
even,
people,
not even £10, you know.
No,
Not
do you know
even
what?
£10
Let me tell you-
trainers.
No, I'm not gonna lie
Shall
to
go
you.
Primark.
No, but that's what I should have done. But then, I'll be honest, Chris was right. I said to him, what happened to the trainers? He goes, the man didn't lie to me, just looked me in my face. He goes, I sold it for drugs, mate.
See, I
I
told
couldn't even
you.
argue.
But that's why.
told
You
him
see
already.
with me, you
Alright,
see
hold
with
on,
me.
what's the
you
worst?
know,
What's the worst? The person who bought them is worse than him selling them.
Brother, whoever bought them off of
buy
him,
trainers off of him.
listen to me. They
Like,
had,
can you imagine?
Them
No,
shoes had
man
every
wouldn't do that.
disease in them. Gangrene, athlete's foot, halitosis. They had everything. Brother, them shoes had every
no, man,
disease
as
in them.
soon as you left him take them off. As
Yeah,
soon
yeah,
as you left him take them off. Him them
Park
fresh.
them up.
Yeah,
Park
he's
them
fresh,
and
fresh.
No, him didn't park them. Him
He
tell them
sold
go
them.
straight,
He sold them
straight away.
fresh. I bet he sold them for like
20.
yeah,
Yeah,
about
No, but I took the bag and I took the
£10
box
rock.
because I didn't want
Yeah,
to bring them
yeah.
out. I took the box
That's
and
alright.
I took the
Them
receipt.
fresh. Them
Fam,
move.
you know what? Yeah,
Maybe stand outside I don't move.
I stopped giving to poor people from when
No, it's
I
not
was with
poor
my
people.
ex.
It's
Homeless,
crackheads and
homeless,
beggars.
yeah.
Because the cracker.
Yeah.
Go on.
Homeless. I stopped giving money to them years, about 12 years now, because I was with my
A long time, bro.
yeah, I was with my ex, and I wanted to impress her, innit?
So,
So I said, here's some money, man. You know what I mean? And the brother turned around and goes, you got any, is that it? Blood? You
What?
see? Bro, I swear to God. I said, what do you mean that's it? Yes, that is it. And then I walked to her, I said, you know what? Never again. And
but
then
you can't judge everybody by
I don't
it.
care.
See,
I
with
don't
me,
care.
you
He
can't
fucked
judge
it up
me.
for
You
every single
can't do
homeless
that.
man.
What
That's
me do,
like,
yeah?
I just need one person to clarify some shit, because I never wanted to do it in the first place. But because my ex was there, I thought, let me
Your
try
heart,
and think.
your heart
No,
weren't
no,
clean.
no.
Your heart weren't
It
clean.
was-
Yeah.
I don't
what
care.
me do with them now is me buy them
Food.
food
That's it, yeah.
only. Me,
Some of them, yeah. If they don't
No,
want food,
no, if me see
they
them-
don't want food.
Like there's one that there's always at a petrol station. Always outside the petrol station. I call and him say, experience change, need some food. I go inside and there's a Greg's in there. I go to the Greg's, buy a sandwich and a coffee. I'm gonna bring it to him and say, here you go.
But you know what?
Cause no, when you give them money,
Yeah,
the
that's-
most of them are
yeah.
addicts, yeah, and they might take that money and go straight to the drug dealer. Like I remember one time, yeah, a brother asked me, but oh, beg some change, even 20p. I think to say, if you
Well, you
need
can do
20p,
it
what you need
20p
20p for? He's like, to get home.
Yeah, man.
I got a man tried to do
Walk, brother.
come with the electric key. I was in the petrol station. Come with his electric key, saying, "Bro, listen, man, electric key ran out, man. My daughter's in the house, man. She's only 2, and you know it's cold in there." I look at my watch. Said, "But don't try and you can't gin on me. They don't cut off electric after hours. They don't. It's illegal for them. So
But if you run out of...
if your meter runs out after hours, your electric won't cut off until 9 o'clock in the morning."
Is it?
You know much listeners listen to this podcast and some of them are going to
No,
sit
it
down
doesn't
with
happen. It
2
doesn't-
pence in their meter right now. And
Yo,
they're
me
gonna
never
say,
know
"Not
that,
gonna
no."
left it.
It doesn't
never
happen.
know
Let me
that.
listen, because if you're electric,
Did you know them can't cut off your water?
They can't. No, legally they can't.
You can have a bill for $1 million, them can't cut it off.
If you
Really?
can't do it for $1 million.
Really?
They cannot cut off your water.
And I wasn't gonna
You
pay
don't
that.
have
You
to
imagine
pay
you got $1 million
water
pound
bill.
bill.
And I wasn't gonna pay it, you know.
They
the other
don't
day,
have to. By law, they cannot
They can't
cut
cut it
off your
but
water.
they will take you to court.
You know how much
But
people
don't
are
knock-
listening right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't pay.
Yeah, me not pay the
Chalk
water.
and cheese tell we don't
Did you
pay.
say why Yardie tell me that for
But
people
yeah,
water?
listen,
I know.
Make sister Pearl go tell
the
you water
electric
people
can't be
that.
cut off because if you've got children or you know your lights come off and you die because it's dark in there, it's irresponsible for the electric board to cut you off. So they will keep you on until you can't do that to me. Anyway, a couple weeks later, the same fucking man electric.
Same thing.
I said, is it them people there? I think if people are really going through it and you find a genuine homeless person,
How you gonna know?
but a genuine homeless person doesn't really beg.
Yeah.
Because they're like they don't really beg. The ones you just beg are ones that want to make money.
You remember the one? I don't know if you remember this or ever seen it on the tube where they put things on the chairs. There's a woman used to go around on the chairs and she put like a little box of tissues or some little sweets on the chair and put a note on it and say, "I am homeless. You feel free to take this, but please leave something."
It's creative.
I haven't
It
seen
is.
that.
Yo,
It's
first
creative.
time I see me, I said, "Who I left note on this seat?"
I know.
It's
I see
creative.
that.
That's
Yeah,
creative.
my friend works with homeless people, and she says she tries to get them, you know, back into housing or whatever. They don't want to do
No,
it.
don't say they. Some.
Yeah.
He's a generalizing kid.
Yeah, you're
Some
generalising
don't
too
want.
much, man.
Some don't
The
want.
one brother fuck up. It's like a bad relationship.
Yeah,
they make the
I'm
one
not-
brother
I'm not
fuck up
feel-
your whole
I'm not feeling
relationship with
homeless
homeless
people.
people.
She said
some don't
majority-
want.
Listen,
She
if
says
you can help
majority-
people, you're supposed to help
All right,
them.
well, in her position, she's trying to help them, but she said the majority then, yeah, majority.
I want to say majority of them don't
She
want
said,
it.
I'm going off what she said. She said the majority of them don't want to go back in their homes because they're used to not paying bills. They're used to all of that, so they'd rather stay on the street. They'd get scared when it comes to paying bills and having that responsibility
I
again.
don't know where she.
So she said rehousing them. She said they will try to rehouse them, but they don't
No,
want
sir.
it.
I'm not looking-
They will literally go back on the street, and they're cool with that because they get into a system habit, innit?
I don't think the majority. I think the majority.
Well,
is
she
wrong.
said majority. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
by
I think
her
she's-
thing.
I think
innit?
she's chatting
Yo,
shit.
listen, me ask a crackhead
Fine.
some question one time.
When you say you interview him.
Me interview him. Me ask a crackhead one time. I say a crackhead about West End one time, Soho. I'm say to him, say, yo, me ask you a question. You love crack? Him say, yes. I say, how much? Like more than anything itself. I say, really? Him say, how much? Like, him say, I love crack more than my daughter. I love crack more than my life. You see, when you have people like that, there's no hope for them. None at all, because they don't care about anything. For them, say them love
They'll
crack
do
more than
anything
that.
for
So
crack.
there's a lot of, and he's homeless, and there's a lot of homeless people out there, and it's because of drugs. Drugs cause it. Them get in an addiction. Them can't pay bills. Them don't. You know what I mean? Cause it take over your life.
But there's a lot of genuine homeless people that
There
are
is
not,
homeless
are
people
not,
out
that are
there.
not that don't take drugs.
Yeah.
They're
A lot
homeless
of-
for many reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why.
And a lot of youngsters are homeless because if they run away from home
Yeah.
or whatever. Some people are,
But a lot of
are homeless
military.
because they've been abused. A lot of
Yeah.
military, they
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
and they you know PTSD and
yeah.
they
Yeah,
just
mental
can't.
problems
There's
as
so
well,
much
yeah.
different reasons. So I don't think we should tar them all with the same brush.
No,
It's
they're
hard.
all
It's Chris.
It's hard not to.
Chris,
It's
I know
hard
we.
not
I thought he was a nice brother, you know.
No, but it's
My
hard.
man said-
It's definitely hard not
It's-
to see one and
I
think
just-
drugs straight
Do
away.
you know
That's-
what?
we're conditioned to think
I
that.
tell you what it
Yeah.
is. They irritate me because I think to myself, why don't you just do something? I know it's not that easy, but that's how
Do
it is
what?
in my head. Why don't you fucking
But you
get
have
up?
different types
but
of
do-
homeless.
You're
You have
in a-
some people
Do you know
where
what pisses me off? I tell you what pisses me off. When I go to those real poor countries, yeah, and I see these little fuckers in England, yeah, they got all the opportunities they fucking want. They got job centres, they got all these
when you go
places,
to other
they got
countries,
free
like where?
money, they
Which
got
country?
benefits.
Like when you go where?
They live off
When you
they
go
live
where?
off people's tax.
When you go where?
I went Cuba the other day, and there was a 75-year-old
Let me
working.
ask you a serious
let
question.
me.
Would you
let
rather
me
rather be homeless in England or homeless in Cuba? Come with our definitely sleeping in the sunshine.
No, I'd rather be homeless in England because it's easier to get yourself off the. Like, there's this woman, yeah, she's 75, in pushing this trolley in the airport, bruv. And I felt so sorry for her. I went up to her, I gave her some money, and she was so happy. You should see, I lit her day up. See, I don't mind giving to people that I feel like.
But they've got to prove themselves to you
Yes,
first.
that's what it is.
Fuck off, man.
Fuck that. I don't
Get out
care.
of here.
Yeah,
You're a
but-
scumbag.
Yeah, and then you.
He's a
fine, if you're
scumbag.
homeless in places like that, it's understandable because the country's harder to. But this country is easy to make it. Like, even on the lowest level,
No,
blood.
Chris, you're
Hold
wrong.
on, Chris.
You're wrong.
They might could just
You're
walk
wrong.
into job centre and fill
You're
up a
wrong.
few forms,
You're wrong.
get a
It's
little
not that
change.
easy.
You're
Blood,
You're wrong.
nah, fam.
You need
These men are taking a piss with life.
No, you need first
That
of
man
all.
should be put in the game sore. Because
No.
they don't deserve
You-
life.
no,
Man,
no, no.
nah, blood.
They don't deserve
The man
life.
are taking a piss, cuz. You know when Jigsaw puts them in the
Are you only talking about people that take drugs to get to that position, or are you talking about anyone who finds themselves homeless?
I think that people that find themselves homeless, yeah, it can, if you really work at it, it will take you, in this country, it can take you 6 months to a
But
year
there's
to
some
get
other
somewhere.
people that are
Chris,
homeless
Chris,
and
look
not
at like this,
living on
look
the
at this.
streets.
Hold on.
Hold on, Chris. You know what?
I know some people
Chris,
suffer from
one second,
depression,
Chris.
so it's hard to
Chris,
get off your feet.
One
But come
second,
on,
Chris.
man.
Listen for a second.
You have to appreciate this country, you know.
Listen, bro.
Sure.
There's a cycle that you get into. Now, let's say, for whatever reason, you fall out with the people that you're living with, and you have to leave. For your safety, you have to leave.
Relationship, family.
You have
Yeah,
to
you
leave
get
for your
people
safety.
that are in
Then you-
domestic
then-
abuse
then you start,
situations.
Yeah, for your safety, you have to leave, and then you might sofa surf for a while with your mates.
Couple
Then
years.
you know what? It's not gonna, Chris. It ain't working, boy. My girl ain't really happy with you staying no more, brother.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you find yourself that first night you got to spend in the park, because it happens. Because it always
Yeah.
leads to one night.
Yeah.
People sofa surf.
I get that.
And then you go to the job center, and then they say to you, "Okay, what's your address?"
You need an
Then
address,
you say,
Chris.
"I don't have an address."
You need an address.
Then they say, "Well, we can't
Park
give you a
bench,
job." And
Burgess
then
Park.
you can't get a job because you don't have an address, and you can't get an address because you ain't got a job.
You're
So what
stuck.
happens when you find
You're
yourself in that
stuck.
position?
Listen, yeah.
You're stuck, brother.
Come on, man.
What
Don't
I'm
don't
saying
look.
is,
Don't be so negative and say
When you were sofa surfing, you should have been looking, blood. Simple. You sofa surf, you look straight away.
Well,
you don't just sit
good
on
luck,
a man's
good
sofa
luck.
and then not do nothing.
That's not, but that's you're saying that's what all of them
Hold
are
on,
doing.
hold on. Do you know how many people? Do you know? Listen, I used to work on the buses here. I used to work with lawyers, doctors, and they're driving bus. You know why?
Lawyer,
Because they
doctor,
can't
Indian
even get
chief.
into the profession that they studied years and years for. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's not that many jobs out there for everybody to get. Not every single person. There's not a job for everyone,
Uh-huh.
and there's not a job that can get everyone out of trouble.
You got
Don't be so. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
What I'm saying
Don't
is,
judge everyone by
There's
the
a lot
same
of people
brush.
that are in different situations.
what I'm trying to say is, yeah, this country.
I don't wish nothing like that
this
on you, man,
country.
but these things.
When you go, I understand that it can happen to anyone, yeah. But you see, when you go to poor countries, don't you always appreciate where you're from?
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, all right.
You always appreciate it because you realize how easy it is
No, you're
not
wrong.
easy, but you realize how comfortable you are in this country
No.
if you want to be.
If someone's in a shit situation in this country, you can't compare it to someone's shit situation in another country. They're in a shit situation here. Their shit don't make my shit any easier.
I understand, but what I'm
Do you
saying
understand?
is, yeah, you
Their
got
shit don't make my shit any. I'm
Yeah,
still homeless.
but you
I
got
still got no money. I still can't get a job.
but you got shit that's surrounded by a bit more opportunities in this country.
But you say opportunities, but if you had
You can go wash
if you
a
had
few
if you
cars.
had if you had a mental illness
with a Polish
or you
man
had an
then.
addiction or you come from domestic abuse or you're suffering PTSD, you can't just go into society like that. There's people that come out of prison that they don't know
That's
what
a
to do with their
diff-
life.
What about the
that's
man
a
who got come out of jail? Like, what about that? The man who come out of jail and they want to go straight, but now they have to declare that they got a criminal record and now they can't get a job. So, but they don't want a life of crime because they got children that they haven't seen because they've been in jail. What do you say to them, man? There,
you reap what you sow, blood.
So that's it then, isn't it? So that's what I mean.
bro, let's move on. Let's move on.
You're
Let's
going
move
to hell,
on.
you know, bro.
Like-
That's why God made you
I'm
5'6", you know.
Let's move on.
Fucking
Let's
you,
move
what
on.
you gonna tell her that?
I don't really rate.
All right,
the-
But
No,
back to
no,
me, I
no.
say,
So if a
what
man-
may I say, there's different levels of homelessness because there's people like just what you said about. So there's people that are homeless and they sofa serve, right? And you're in a way, him right to him say is the time you're there on somebody's sofa, you should be looking to try better yourself. But some people with up on the sofa are not
Get
trying to better
comfortable.
themselves.
All right. So let's
Do you
just
know how
cut-
much
what-
how much man do we know that get comfortable on the sofa?
All right, hold on. How much man right now? Let's
and they're
look at this.
sleeping in people's
Chris, hold on,
kitchen,
listen,
and
how much
you know what
man
I mean.
right now? Listen, Chris, how much man right now? How much man right now?
Sleep in that kitchen.
Sleeping on the
Chris,
stove.
Chris,
Them
Chris,
man
do me
there.
a favor, move it on. Piss me off, man. No, it's been like.
Can I be here then?
Yeah,
Can I be here?
We are for the man show there.
Tell me, innit? But let me ask you a question.
Man,
Now,
I give you a
I'm gonna say
massage.
this. I'm gonna say this, yeah. There's so much man that are technically
just sleep
homeless
out there, you know.
right now.
That's right.
And I'll tell you why they say they're technically homeless. Because there's enough man that's just living with their gal in a council flat, they're not supposed
if
to
she-
be. They're
if
not
she
supposed
kick-
to
if she
be
kick him
there.
out, he's on the road.
If he,
That's
there's
right.
enough, and
he
there's
better
enough
be
man
on
that
his
are
best
technically-
behaviour.
There's enough man that
You
technically
better
have
know,
to say yes, miss.
know your
No,
fucking
miss.
situation,
There's
innit?
enough man
Jump
that-
If
out
you
like-
don't, if you're in a girl's yard, be on your best behaviour,
Let me
fam.
finish what I'm saying. There's enough men that are technically homeless. There's
I
enough
get
big man
curfew.
living at their mum's house.
Yeah, cool.
You're technically homeless, bro. You're living under someone. You got someone. If some you're living on a handout. Let's be real.
Yeah, cool.
You're living
But
on a
that's-
handout. If you don't pay your rent, your mortgage, or whatever
That's your
yourself,
business.
or you're half with someone, you're literally living on as a handout. You're technically homeless, and you just gotta play it by the rules. But
Yeah,
they can
curfew.
all be kicked out. They can all
Curfew.
be kicked out.
Have
How
to
much
be-
man is cheating on their gal, but living in her yard and he's technically homeless?
Yeah, of
And how
course.
much gal is doing the same? Come on, bruv. Like, there's so many people can get into a situation fast.
Quick, fast.
I'm not
Quick.
saying. I'm not saying.
0 to 100, bam. They don't know where to
Yeah.
go.
It could
Man
happen.
can't come and stay in my yard.
It
Only
could-
certain. Let me tell you something. I got enough brethren and enough associates, but only a handful can phone me and say, bro,
In a bad
I got a
situation.
problem.
yeah, I need to come and stay at your
Oh,
yard.
thanks, Ceesix.
No, you're not one of them, bro. Yeah, you're not one of them.
And you've lost 2 other people as well.
You're not one of them. You know what?
no,
You would have
you
been.
didn't-
You would have been.
you
I
didn't
didn't
Chris
even
with the
call
car
him
homeless,
that
you know?
man.
Chris,
Attitude.
Chris called me like, hold on, Chris. When you see the car light up, then I box it.
Yeah,
I'll sleep like
I was sleeping in man's car. That's
He
cool.
got heated
I'm,
seat.
I'm,
Go on.
I'm all right to rough
But
it.
you know when you sleep in a man's car, you know you can't go job centre and say, oh yeah,
Address
the
is-
BM.
Yeah, I give the
registration.
street name. I give the street name. I
Man,
give the
you
street
can't
name.
reach
Yeah.
no more.
But trust me, there's
Outside
nothing-
door number 24.
There's not a lot of people that could sofa surf in my yard.
Yeah.
Real spit. Like I have to
Tight.
really
Yeah, you
have
to
so
trust that
much
person.
love for you.
You got your
and
family
trust.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
fucking
Definitely,
sofa surf around.
100.
Imagine that you let man come sofa surf next minute, he's sniffing around your woman.
Not even that man kick off him shoes and stink out the whole house.
Nah, man. Yeah,
Be
I'm
a
one of them
stink
people, you
for,
know. I can't have people in my environment, you know. That's why I
But
don't.
no, Ken, with you, we don't have a sofa, sir. We just ask one of your flats.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like that. innit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One of the 100 house shops.
Give it a look at
Yo.
old snot.
Kate,
Ho-
Kate,
homeless.
listen, Kate, I'm in a spot. I'm in a
Yeah.
spot. Is
He
that-
said, which one?
What area are you in?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
Okay, let me see what I got nearby.
You know
The
what's
shed-
funny?
the
You
shed
know
in the
what's funny,
garden.
yeah? I had a couple comics, you know, say to me, "Oh yeah, like about renting the place from me."
He said, nope.
Never, bro.
Yeah, don't mix business.
Yo,
and-
yours
and-
that
and-
enough. Some know him.
Never.
don't
Never,
mix, don't
never,
mix,
never,
don't mix the
never.
friend thing, man.
Yeah, you know, I had a comic one time. Ring me up.
He looks angry.
No, because I'm getting vexed now thinking about it. No, because I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
it.
just, I mean, yeah, do you think about how much I raise would have been?
Yeah.
Right now, how much rent would I miss?
No, but he didn't even want to rent somewhere. Do you know what he did? He rang me up and said to me, "So yeah, Kane, I got this brethren, yeah. Like you know, you got your bank accounts, right? Innit?" So I was like, "What?" And me and this person, we don't.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What do you mean, brother? This guy wanted to put money into my account from God knows where, and for me to give him the money. So put the money in my account, withdraw the money, and give it to him." From some fucking. I said, "Are you fucking mad? Are you mad?"
He must have. He not when he saw you. He must have. He see puppy show on your.
He
head,
must
man.
have, brother. I
There's
couldn't.
no way a man.
I couldn't believe. All now,
Yeah.
I-
That's a violation.
Listen to me.
He looked at you and thought.
but he never said it to my face. He rang me up.
No.
I was talking. I said,
Them things used to happen back in the day, and you go and find one idiot gal or one idiot, and
"You're fucking
that's what he
mad.
thought of you.
You're
That's bad.
mad."
Man said, put in your account.
In my, are you mad?
And you go in there barefaced. So can I take this money that I can't explain, please? Like an
Are you?
idiot.
Listen to
Yeah.
me.
Well, where'd you get it from?
But I had to say to him, I said to him, I said, "Do I look like a fucking idiot?" No, but I said, "Do I look like a fucking idiot to put money? Are you mad? I run my shit clean, you know, brother. I run my shit clean because I can't. You can't afford to have anything come back.
he
I
might-
run my
he-
shit clean.
He must, I don't know. He must have
That's
thought you was
crazy.
in a bad way. man.
I don't know what.
He could have. That's a
And
violation.
I'll tell you after the podcast who it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Brother,
yeah.
the brother fucking burned me, you know.
Yeah. That's
What are you
mad.
saying? You wouldn't give me a spot on your sofa?
Nah, man, watch him still asking.
You know why?
Not
you know
now.
Why? You know why? I would have before because I would have thought you. But you know what?
Oh,
now,
man.
no. You know what?
You should get yourself out of the
Go get
situation.
yourself out of the situation.
yourself out.
There's
why?
plenty of
There's
opportunities.
yeah.
I will.
This ain't Cuba.
Yeah, exactly.
You got no excuse.
I will make Fiona breakfast.
You see what I'm saying? That's the pussy moves already. Next minute, man's up making breakfast with roses and shit.
with no drawers on.
I be like, what
got the apron.
I'll be like, what go on,
Benny down to get custard out the oven.
Eggs well done, just how you like them.
She'd be like,
real life.
funny, because you know what, the funny thing is, yeah, my stove is quite high, so you probably wouldn't reach it.
You dickhead.
This your boy Dizzle Comedian. You've been watching Chalk and Cheese podcast. Stay tuned to next week. It's the best thing ever.
Chalk and Cheese podcast. For the podcast.